Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for this style, I've already cut the base and sew it together. And of course, the next thing you are going to be cutting after the base is your handle. That is what we are going to use to tie it at the end of the whole process, which is always 16 inches 2 times, okay? So after cutting the base and the handle, we go straight into the measurements we need for the style itself. So the first one I'm going to be showing you is this one. I've already joined it into two and stitched the edge in order not to waste our time. So I'm just going to take the measurements so you all see what I have there. So what I cut is, this is 44 inches. So that is initially I cut 45. So by the time I join and stitch one end, it reduces it to 44 inches. Okay, you only stitch one end. Okay, so after that, the next measurement we are going to be cutting is this just single one here. I'm also going to be taking the measurements, so you see what I have there. Okay, so I cut, I think, 25 inches. Yeah, okay, okay, so this is 24. So initially I cut 25 inches. So by the time I stitch it, I stitch one end, it's also reduced to 24 inches. So after that, this is all what I have left. Okay, so I make use of 4 pieces of ashoke, that is half bundle of ashoke, and the length of ashoke I'm working with is 90 inches. Okay, so this is all what I have left. So that is 60. I've measured out 60. I still have more, so I'm going to continue taking the measurements so you see what I have left. Okay, so after the 60, we also have like 52. So let's just say 52. So 52 plus 60, that is like 112, okay, inches in length. So I stitch one end too. So we are going to be using this one for the ruffle, okay? But we may not finish it. All right, straight into the main work now. I've fixed my base to the dummy. So the first one I'm going to be working with is the 25 inches. Okay, so it depends on the side you want your fan to be actually. So I want my own fan to be on this side. Okay, you're going to be starting from the fan. Okay, so you leave about 5 inches. Okay, before you place it to the edge of your base, and I'm going to be using my pin to hold it together at that point. Okay, these are normal process. Okay, you need to use your pin to hold it down even before tacking, so everything will be in place. So I'm just taking it all the way to the sides, exactly where I want my fan to end. Okay, that is where I'm pinning right now. I want my fan to end at this point so that the other style, the other ruffle can come. So I've used my pin to hold it down together like that. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to pleat everything, which I've done right now. So I'm going to set this one aside and move to the 45 inches. Okay, so the next one we'll move to now is the 45 inches. So I'm going to be using this one to form a fan plate. Okay, I already have a video on my channel on how to plait. There's particular one, I think the color of the gele is yellow. Okay, I explain extensively on how to form this fan plate. Okay, so you can either use 10 inches, 13 or 15 at this down part here. Okay, what you are just trying to achieve is a right angle triangle. Okay, wide here should be 3 inches. Okay, just work with 3 inches. So at that point you have 3 inches, you are going to hold it, and at the 13 inches you just hold it and form a pleat like that. Okay, so form a pleat like that, and the remaining one you just fold it inside like so. Can you see? That's what I have. Just use it to form a pleat. So the remaining one, you just fold it inside to form the second pleat. And at that edge there, where the two meet at the edge, I'm going to be using my pin to hold it together like that. And I'll start forming the plate. So this is the beginning of the fan plate, okay? So this is the beginning of the fan plate. I'm just trying to adjust myself to give you a clearer look, okay? All right, so I'm just going to continue forming the fan plate like that. Okay, so like I said earlier, I already have a video on how to form this fan plate. If I don't forget, I can drop the link. But if I do forget, please just check my video. I think the color of the ashoke I use is yellow, so I explain extensively on how to do this. Okay, so just follow what I'm doing. Can you see? It's very easy. Just keep on forming the fan plate like that, forming the fan plate till you get to the edge. Okay, so I'll use my clip to hold it. You're going to arrange it very well. So this arrangement you are doing is what is going to be forming the pleats under. So it's going to look as if you have pleats under the fan. Okay, so as you are forming the fan, you're also forming the pleats underneath. Can you see the way I'm arranging it? So once you arrange and you're satisfied with what you have, so you just take it to your dummy. Okay, take it to your dummy and place it on top of the plates like so. Place it on top of the plates like so. Okay, so I'm just using my clip there to hold the other side of the plate. Then you hold everything together with a clip. So you place it in such a way that everything just aligned together. So you don't want it to be obvious that there's a plate under. So I've seen the way she plated this one. No. You want everything to align together. So it won't be that obvious that you have a plate underneath before the fan plate itself. Can you see? So I'm just going to be using my pin to hold it together, hold it firmly together with my pin. You can use as many pins as you want, my dear. You can use as many pins as you want because I'm going to finish plating everything before I start stacking. If you like, you can be tacking as you are plating. It doesn't really matter, okay? So right there, I just try to adjust my camera. So don't mind me. I just try to adjust my camera so you all see what I'm doing. Can you see? So I'm just trying to arrange the plates underneath before you form your next fan plate. Okay, so as you are plating your fan, you also be arranging the plates underneath. So it's as easy as this. So if you watch this video carefully, my sister, you are going to get it. Okay, so you just continue like that. So if you just happen to stumble on my video, I welcome you to my YouTube channel. Here we are going to be learning how to make different styles of autogele. Trust me, I will still have a lot more to learn. Okay, so don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell button so as to be notified each time I drop a new video. And if you are a returning subscriber, oh god, you are too much. You guys are the best. Thank you all for the support. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the likes. And I appreciate those of you that have been sending me pictures of what you're doing. Oh, you are really encouraging. Thank you so much. I really appreciate. So I'll just continue like that. And you see the way the fan is going. So you just keep on pleating. Just keep on pleating like that. I actually want this fan plate to be hard or more. I want them to know that, oh, we are in town. So once my customer put it on her head like this, every other head will just be turning on its own. You know what I mean? So it depends on what your customers want. You can just play around it. You can make the fan to be high. You can make it a little bit, just not too high, and you can make it. But I just like this one, to be at least to some extent. But they know, say yes, classy touch customer don't come. So can you see what I have there? So my fan is going to stop at that point. So just arrange it very well. Arrange it. If you are not satisfied with what you have, you can lose it and replete it till you are satisfied with what you have. That is the beauty of not tacking in the first place. Okay, so I'm going to be using my pin, my needle. I'm using needle this time around because that place, the pleat there is much, so my pin will not be able to hold it. So after that, we go into the tacking process. So like I always say, there is no particular rule of tacking. Okay, you can see the pleats or the first plate, and this is where the front plate starts. Okay, so I'm just going to be tacking. I'm going to start my tacking from the first plate. You can either start your tacking from the first plate of the fan or the second, but I decided to start from the first plate of the fan. And I'm starting from the back so as to hide the knot. Okay, so I'm taking it all the way from the back into all the plate, and I'm coming down from underneath the plate of the base. Okay, so just come down like that, hold it tightly, arrange it, make sure everything is well arranged, and don't forget to remove your pin. You don't want pin to be shocking your customer. And if you are the one wearing it, you don't want to be doing yeah at the venue. They will not ask you what's going on. You say, ah, my sister, don't worry. You won't be able to tell them that you have pins. You're joking me. So don't forget to remove your pin, okay? So I'm taking it back inside now, and you can take it one more time. You can do this as many times as you want, just to hold everything together. You need that place to be very tight, okay? That place to be very tight. So after that, now I'm going to insert into the next pleat. Okay, like I started with the first one, so now I'm inserting into the second one. Oh, I just quickly adjust that my thread there. So into the second one now, so you just pass it a little bit to the front, okay, and insert again, coming out from the pleat of the base. Don't forget, we are using the pleat of the base to tack, okay, because you want to have a neat work. Okay, so I'm just going to continue like that. So, and I'll always remove my pin. Okay, so you just continue like that using the pleat of the base to tie. Can you see from underneath there? I just pass it to the next point. I feel like, oh, let me hold this at this point so everything will be in place. Okay. So, like I said, there is no rule. Oh. Don't say, ah, this is the way classicals tack. Make sure I must tack that way. No, my sister, please, violence don't they happen for that place. Don't mind my what do they call it? Ring light. Don't mind that. So don't say that you must tag the way classic touch tag. Okay, I'm just showing you the way I tag. You can tag your own way. You just want to tag in a neat way. You don't want thread all over the place. And the beautiful style that you've created, don't let your tagging just dismantle everything, okay? So just tag in a neat way. So, but here is how I tag my own, okay? So I'm just going to once it come out from the back, just a little bit, shift it to the front and insert. It's coming out from underneath the pleat. So I'm using the pleats, the base pleat, the one that is closer to my pleat is where my needle will always come out from. So it's not necessarily going to be the first one, the second one. It can be any of the pleats, okay? So I'll just keep on like that, keep on arranging, tacking, pulling, but not too tight, okay? So I'm just pulling like that. As I'm tacking, I'm going to be arranging. So I'll just continue like that, okay? So can you see now? I'm just going to continue. And don't forget your pin. I almost forgot that pin there. Can you see? I almost forgot. So don't forget your pin, please. Be cool. It is very, very important. Okay? Thank you. Alright. So that is it. Just keep on. Don't mind me. I think I talk too much. Please let me know if I talk too much. But I don't want to skip the important part. So that's why I take my time, to show you step by step. Okay, thank you. So don't mind my camera. I don't know. So just continue like that. Okay, so just continue tacking, arranging till I get to that point. Okay. All right, so I've gotten to that point now. Can you see? And my thread is coming out from underneath as usual. So now I'm going to be taking the pleats underneath, the remain the man no blow grandma my sister. Just look at what I'm doing. So you just use that one to wrap it like that. So it will look as if you have another extra ashoki to wrap. So I just use the remaining part of the plate, the one underneath, to wrap it like this. So I'm just going to tack everything. And this is where I stop my tacking. Can you see? That is where I end my tacking. So I tack this one straight down like that. Like that. If you are bored, just get one glass of juice, okay, and be sipping it, or yogurt. And if you are the Pepsi gang, my sister, nothing do you. Just carry that bottle beside you and be sipping as you are doing this thing. Before you know, you will get there. Okay, okay. So Now, this is the remaining one, the one we measured 112 inches. So this is what I'm using. I'm not going to finish everything, but I don't want to cut something that will not be enough. Okay, so you just leave like 5 inches, and I'm starting at the edge there. So starting my needle, we are forming our ruffle here. So ruffle too is just to just squeeze something together. That is ruffle. In my own way, anyway. Some people tack in such a way that they'll start sweating. I don't know. Ruffle is ruffle. So just squeeze something together and tack. So I'm also tacking this edge because you need to tack this one as many times as you want. You can tack 2 or 3 times, just go in and out like that. So you just keep on squeezing, no particular way. Hey, my ring light they shake. Oh. Oh my god. So just keep on. So I just pass to the next point. I feel like tacking like that, and I tack everything down to the base. And don't forget, we are using the pleats of the base to tack. Okay, so just continue like that. Okay, so just look at it. We are arranging because it's going to climb that plate, and I'm taking it all the way to the back. I also have a video on how to form ruffle. I have a video on my channel. Please feel free to check it out. So that one is well detailed. Okay, it's going to, in case you don't get this one, it's just the same way I form my ruffle. So you can just check that one out too in case you don't know how to form ruffle. Thank you. So I'm just going to go like that. Just keep on squeezing something together and keep on tacking. You want to tack it down. So you want to tack everything down like that. Okay, so you can see the way I'm just passing. I'm passing through the ruffle. You don't want your thread to be showing at the back. My sister, you are too good for that now. So don't let your thread to be that visible. Fine, you use thread to tack it, but try as much as possible to hide your thread. Okay, so can you see? Taking it out in and out like that. Okay, so once you get to the back, so I'm just going to go back. So it's like going back and forth. So taking it all the way like that. Then at that point, I'm going to turn it and go back. So just look at it at the back. Just look at the way I turn. Just look at the way I turn it. And I'll use my needle to hold this one down because I feel needle is best for it and not my pin. Okay, so sorry about that. Okay, so just going to keep arranging, and now I'm going to start pinning. Okay, I'm going to start pinning this one to the first one since the first one has already been tagged to the base, so it will be very easy for me to just pin before I continue my tagging, and that is exactly what I'm doing at this point. So no particular way of forming the ruff. I'm just squeezing something together. It might look as if I'm pleating, but it's not pleating. So just squeezing like that. Oh my god. So just squeezing like that till I get to it. Okay, so as you're squeezing, just use your pin to hold any place you feel you need to hold down. So I get to that point and I'll turn again. So you can just keep on going like that till you get to the height you want, okay? So just keep on arranging, and at this point I'm going to hold this one to the first one there, okay? And that's point where I put my clip is where my handle is going to be. Make I no blow grammar. So just continue using my pin to hold it. Keep on forming the ruffle and using my pin to hold it like so. Okay, so let's see. So it's not a plate, it's not looking like a plate. So it's a ruffle. Ruffle is just in our own language, just squeeze, daddy, just show everything together, make the thing just form. Okay. So just keep on using your pin as you're forming the ruffle. Keep on using your pin like that. Keep on using your pin. Can you see? Oh my god! Our ruffle is here! Okay! Alright, so we've almost gotten to the end of this star. So just keep on using my pin there. Okay, just keep on using my pin there. Can you see what I have? So I think I'm okay with this height. So this is the back. You can see where my needle is. I didn't cut it off. So I'm just going to cut the remaining one since this is the height I want. If you don't like this height, you can decide to take it all the way back again. Okay, so I've cut off the excess and I try measuring the excess I have there is like 65 inches. Okay, so just subtract 65 inches from the 112. So it's exactly what you need for this ruffle. So you're just folding that like that. And I'm going to be tacking everything together. Okay, let me see. So I'm going to be tapping the ruffle. So the ruffle is just the same way I tap my ruffle. Like I said, you can check the previous video I uploaded on ruffle style. So that will guide you on how to tap the ruffle. So can you see? So I'm just going to continue like that. Tap everything together. And I'll come back to show you the finished look. Okay. So yeah. Now I've tagged all the ruffle together and we are at the point where we are going to be fixing our undo. So I'm just going to be cutting off the excess there and I'll fix the undo. Okay. So so I'm just going to fix the undo and I'll do the same thing for the other side too. Alright guys, so I've fixed the undo and as you can see both sides. I fixed the undo there. This is what I have. So I'm just going to take it to my sewing machine and stitch the undo. Okay, and I feel like tacking this side to the ruffle too so that everything will just stay in place. So I'll just do that. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. If you do, my sister, give it a thumbs up and see you in my next video. Bye.